Got
What's
it.
up, everyone? It's the good-looking guy, two of us.
Yeah.
It's
Sorry we haven't posted. We've come together to try and conquer the odds and defeat our obstacles. So we'll post a video for you guys today.
we're doing a react. I think people probably want to know like the inspiration behind some of these. Uh, so we're doing Derek Hunt, and this is kind of Joel's series. So I'm gonna let him explain why we did this.
Okay, so Derek Hunt, it all started 5 years ago, and it was based off the character from Mission Impossible movie, and that's why the name is Derek Hunt.
Yeah,
And then we have some interesting scenes and fights in there,
yeah,
and I guess we have to watch it
yeah.
first, man.
All right, we'll
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 just
go.
watch it then.
We'll watch it and we'll pause along the way to make comments. All right, here we go. That intro was so good, by the way. Oh, there's young Joel.
Oh yes, this quality intro.
That was a broken TV, by the way. We did not destroy an actual TV.
Watch where you're going, man.
It's
Watch where
already
you're going,
broken.
Joel.
Find it. Any trace of
Uh,
it.
And then Simon's so like tall.
yeah, actually,
Like a pause that, go back. You're like
yeah,
you're
yeah. So we kind of had
Any trace of him.
whenever we did these, we got Tim and Elliot because Tim and Elliot would always do the action scenes. They didn't care even if they actually got hurt a little bit. So
yeah.
I think I was picked to be the bad guy just because I was taller than him. I think that was it. But
Someone had to be the bad guy. And then you had the great sunglasses to make you look evil too.
yeah, did you give me those or did I just? I don't know where I got them.
I forget.
You to go.
Okay,
Quality storyline.
this part actually. So originally I had Secret Agent Man in here. I don't know if you remember that. And we
I do.
played this
Yeah.
all throughout it, but it was copyrighted whenever we tried to post it. So I had to change the song at the last minute into this more like dubstep music. But Joel edited all this. Like he did an amazing job. Like this part, that was all him. Yeah. You had
Quality.
me do this part. So we had just watched the Lego Ninjago movie or something, and we saw the Garmadon scene, and Joel's like, "We're gonna have this in there." I'm like, "Okay."
Yes.
So I, I,
Every time that was the best scene in the movie. I mean, this video. Simon
oh,
making out in the corner.
Why are you guys wearing that?
And then the cane.
okay. So these fights, did we choreograph this or
No, wait.
I can't?
I think the plan was for them to like start fighting me
Yeah,
and you just to like stand back
yeah.
because we
I
lost.
kind of just act like I was just watching, but again, like I said, Tim and Elliot, they would always do the action scenes and a lot of times. But that was the Captain America from y'all brought that, right? You brought that.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I
And
brought
then
the
you brought
boxing
the
gloves.
boxing gloves.
And then we're like, put these on and make you look like a villain. But there's an actual contact hit right here. Joel actually punches Elliot in the head full force, but I don't know if you do it on purpose or not. I think it's this right here.
Oh yeah.
Those sound effects are like so well timed too and so loud.
Oh, and he has the gloves too. And then you're doing your little dance in the back.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing. I was just waiting. Who was filming this? I can't.
I don't remember.
Take him, not me.
Did he actually hit you there?
Yeah.
That was it. And then we had people. We always had people watching whenever we were filming because
Yes.
we were part of a youth group, so we kind of just everyone would watch.
Yes.
And
After youth group, we go out, and then everyone follows us, and watches their videos
I
being
actually
made.
printed out contracts at one point for people, like to sign and all that. That
Yeah, you printed our contracts, paid our salaries.
yep, I paid this part, like where I remember you telling Tim, you're like, okay, we're gonna have a shot where you punch me in the leg and the camera guy's like down here, and then you're just gonna like hit him with a left hook. And like
Oh yeah.
it actually looks like you smack
Take
him
him,
really.
not me.
And
Effect too. The punching
Yeah.
sound effect.
and yeah, this actually, if you go back to this, you never made contact with any of them with this part. They fall before you hit them. See, watch, like
I guess it's like the Superman hat. Ouch.
I need the assassin.
All right, I see you there.
so we always had Jaden play more of these like serious roles because he's more of like an action star, the good-looking guys, you know what I mean? So you had Elliot and Tim who would get beat up a lot because they didn't care, and then you had Jaden who would play more of the serious like action scenes, like when he boxed
Yes.
you, or the second Derek Hunt, or
We
okay,
got
we're
100
back with the second Derek Hunt.
120 subscribers.
Oh, this is the upgraded intro.
Wait, what?
This is where you made a longer intro.
Is it loading for you? Oh, there we go.
Do you remember that intro you made? The long one. Why do we do this part where you're washing your hands? I don't.
I think it was just like to be a intro. I didn't really.
Oh, there's Tim.
Watch it!
We always had someone getting bumped in the Derek Hunt.
I like the music for this one.
You'll notice that Joel and Jaden both changed clothes. It's because like we didn't have a lot of time to film on Sundays, so we filmed. It was some outside youth group event we were doing.
It was definitely a hot day. It was a hot day. That's what I remember.
Yeah, because you're like sweating in there.
It was extremely hot. I remember that it was like 90 something degrees in that room.
You're both like dying.
Yes, everyone was dying of heat in that room.
We were still filming.
So hot.
Oh my word. Yeah. And then these you'll see in the bloopers if you watch the bloopers, these action sequences actually took some time.
Yeah. Yep. These were choreographed.
They actually look like pretty decent hits for us being amateurs. If your bones are cracking like each hit.
That's like the only sound effect.
You're wearing a sweatshirt and you're like,
I know. I was sure that wasn't black. So
this.
I had to look cool.
Yes, boss.
Yeah, Jaden's moment.
Whoa, he's still the team. I don't pay you to make discussion. Hurry up.
And there's Ethan.
Yeah.
There's Ethan.
Yeah, we got Ethan to usually the camera guy.
You okay, boss?
Or the guy with the beard.
Yeah, the bearded guy.
Shut up. I don't pay you.
Shut up, I don't pay you enough.
What do you want?
He meant to say, I don't know if he meant to say that. I think he meant to say, I don't pay you, but he said, I don't pay you enough. But yeah, we were down in this basement and it was so hot.
Yes.
And
Yes.
Joel is sweating.
It was also the basement is like extremely low ceiling.
Yeah, I could not stand up.
So yeah, no one could. You guys couldn't stand up, but it was probably around like 6 foot.
It was
probably
bad.
the height. Yeah.
And there's a scene I'll show you in a second where I'm dragged across the floor, which
I
was
used
not
to be a
planned.
pizza man, but I became something better. Mom!
The Pizza Man line is from Raccoon Bill as we were making.
Oh yeah.
Something of mine. You took my girlfriend, and I want her back. Shut
There's
up.
my weird crying. I just
Give me this computer.
He broke it.
okay. That line right there. You remember how many times it took to do that part? Because I kept saying, "Sir, he broke it," but I kept saying it in a weird voice, and everyone.
Yes. Yes, I had so many videos because you couldn't pronounce it right. You're like, or something.
Yeah, it took so many attempts, and finally, you can see I was still almost about to die, and that part it took like 6 minutes of just me saying that line over and over. But the whole thing with the girlfriend, we just picked that. And then we asked about your computer, maybe because her contact information's on there.
Yeah. We didn't really have like a good script that was solid. We were just like coming up with it as it goes. So it was like, all right, what should I say next? That's what I'll say.
I will say, I think this second one had some of the best, like, just comedy dialogue back and forth because
Yes.
this whole like interaction was pretty good.
You back onto the
The
screen.
improvisation.
Password for in there. Fine, get it. Okay. Hang on. Where is it?
It's right here.
He didn't even let me have a chance to get it. He just.
Where's the code?
But I'm being
Would you
dragged
like
in the
to
background,
participate
James,
and shipped it to Germany?
and like I get so dirty from
What about
this.
France?
I got covered
What do you
in
think, I'm
dust
an idiot?
and dirt.
What about my second cousin?
I remember that we had to keep redoing the conversation between Ethan and I while you had to keep redoing being dragged back there.
Because the drag wasn't working the first time. So you'll see I'm pushing off my legs.
Oh yeah.
It just was not good. But it was funny because it was kind of hidden in the back there.
It's right here.
That paper hat that you always wore.
Yeah, that was what.
Yeah.
Close the front door. I ain't just missed you, Jack.
Derek will return.